Breath Savers. It's a moon shooting, buggy riding mint with Nutrizin, which is scientifically proven to neutralize.
Hello. A good angle here. Hello. How are you all doing? I'm trying to get a good angle for y'all for today's Car Chronicle HR quick tip. Let me see. That may be the best angle I got. Let's see. Hey there. Let's see. Who's that? Brown Eyes. Brown Eyes. I know your name. Brown Eyes. Oh, Andrea. Duh. Hey, Andrea. All right. Welcome to the room, everybody. We're at the cusp, at the start, the official start of summer for Memorial Weekend. I know people have their plans to either be on the road or already on the road, or it may still be a working weekend for many people. Not everybody is off on Memorial Weekend. How is everybody doing today? And I'm sorry, I'm late too. I'm usually on here between 12:30 and 1:30, but time got pushed back because I'm working on a client's project, a client's contract on some stuff. Just got off. Cool beans. The start of the weekend. This is the start of the summer. Can you believe that we're almost halfway through this year already? It's crazy. Big time. So I'm going to jump right in because I know people are just all over the place. Gosh, no, exactly. I can't believe it. It's like, what in the world is going on with the world? We're already halfway through it. This is crazy. But today I am your chief HR brain with HR Brain for Hire. I'm Delmar Johnson, president of Delmar Johnson Enterprise as well. I welcome you to the room on this pre-cups or this cups of Memorial Weekend, the start of the summer. I appreciate you jumping on. This is going to be a really quick one because I know people are out there doing their thing. Some are working, some are just getting off, some are graduating. I know I had a great niece that graduated this morning, so it's like, and they had limited tickets, so she has a big family, so the family went and I stayed home. I get pictures later, but welcome to the room. Thanks for the heart. So I'm going to jump right in. I always try to welcome you into the room before we jump into the business of things. But we're going to talk about real quick 3 kinds of people you should have on your team. So as you are building your team, if you already have a team, this can be useful to you as well. And if you're even a startup small business or a startup entrepreneur, this is something that you want to keep in the back of your mind when you get to the point of needing a team. Okay, so, and these are very simple. These are some that you've heard before. They're very practical, but you need to keep them in mind. First of all, the first group of people you should have, first of all, try to have a balance of men and women. See, very simple, very practical. Try to have a balance of men and women. I know me as a female entrepreneur, a lot of times I'm geared toward other women, and I think most women are like that. However, depending on what kind of business that you're growing and everything, a lot of times it's good to not only be catered to your gender, okay, but also cater to the male gender as well. Warren Buffett said, and I wrote that quote down, Warren Buffett said, the less gender balance a group has, the less its capacity. Which to my interpretation of that is you can get a lot less done. Okay, if you're just sticking to one gender. So if you learn to have a balance of gender, because there's men and women in every corporate building I've ever been in. Okay. All right. And in every business I've ever been in, there's men and women. Hey, Sabria, thanks for joining the room. I'm doing a quick HR tip today. And we're talking real quick about 3 kinds of people you should have on your team, because I know this is the precursor to Memorial Weekend and people just out and about doing their thing. And I'm a little late today, but I still wanted to get it done because I promised I was going to do one when I was on my scope on yesterday. So thank you for sharing. Again, 3 kinds of people you should have on your team. The first one is try to have a balance of men and women on your team as you begin to build your business. Again, I'll repeat that quote by Warren Buffett, the billionaire. Okay. He said, the less gender balance a group is, the less its capacity. So you want to, as you grow, you want your capacity to be, you want your capacity to continue to expand, right? But you also need the people in place to expand that. So you want a balance of men and women. All right. Told you, very practical, very simple. Number 2, thanks for coming into the room, Sassy Dana. Number 2, introvert or extrovert. Okay, introvert or extrovert. And most of us have identified whether we are introverts or extroverts. Now, let me interject here. A lot of people, I tell all the time, hello, Parfum Buzz, thanks for coming in. I tell a lot of people that I truly am an introvert. And some people are like, oh, no, you're not, Delmar. It's like, yeah, I am. I'm an introvert. The thing is, I know how to operate in an extroverted world. You know, I cannot be a human resources consultant and expert in being and from corporate America and everything and be an educator and not know the skills or the temperament of how to exercise in or operate in an extroverted world. OK. It said, yes, I'm an introvert. OK, Sabria, I can see that, too. I would believe that, too. But you've learned how to operate in an extroverted world. OK, but so you want to have an introvert or an extrovert, and better yet, it's probably good to have a balance of both of those as well on your team, because an extrovert, extrovert is more, usually more bold, sometimes more brash, have a greater influence on that project that you're starting out, and they're gonna be, hey. They're gonna have the energy and the the resilience and tenacity to go after what it is that you need. However, even in their brash influence at the beginning of a project, a lot of times it's the introvert who brings balance to that. Brings balance to that team, because a lot of time an introvert will sit back and really listen to what's going on, watch what's being done, know how to interject themselves. Okay, at the correct time and the correct moment to bring balance to what may be overwhelming to other people, because extroverts sometimes can overwhelm introverts. Okay, I've seen it happen. Extroverts a lot of times can overwhelm introverts. Thanks for posting that. Yes, you can catch me at connect with me at hrbrainforhire.com. I appreciate this, Sabria. So you want to have a balance even with extroverts and introverts on your team as well, because you want somebody that can get out there and be the influence and be the lead. And not saying that an introvert is not a leader, because I am a leader. I'm a servant leader. I'm an introvert, again, that know how to operate in an extroverted world. So you want to have a balance of even those energy zappers. Yeah, they can be energy zappers. That's why there has to be a balance. So the most important thing when you're hiring a team, you don't want everybody on your team to be like you. That's one of the biggest mistakes I've seen with a lot of small business. You do not want a team that's exactly like you. What would be the point? Don't you want people? Thanks for the hearts, everybody, and thanks for joining and sharing. Don't you want a team that can even balance you out? You want a diverse team. Exactly right, Sabria. You want a diverse team. You want somebody that's sharper than you in technology, or you want somebody sharper than you in balancing out the timeline for a project or something like that. So you want diversity, right? Yeah, that's right. Pump up the hearts, Sabria. Pump up the hearts. I met my first 100,000 this weekend. I was excited about that and got 2 prizes I got to give out to the winners. So pump it up if this is bringing value to you. Make sure you, thank you for sharing with your group. And if you hadn't already shared, please do. And for the replayers that are going to come on here, I believe your heart still counts too, and your share still counts as well. Hi, on for a minute, getting ready for graduation. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of graduations going on. I know, like I said, my great niece graduated from preschool today with her little smart self, 5 years old, going into kindergarten in the fall. So a lot of graduation still going on, even I think even at the high school and college level too. So I think all that is about to be over with. So that's the balance of introverts and extroverts. That was number 2. Number 3 is you want to have at least one analytical thinker on your team. Yeah, Sabri, I saw your video of your daughter graduation from the 5th grade. Awesome. She's a smart young lady. I heard all of those accolades that she got. Awesome. So your third person you want to have on your team is an analytical thinker. Okay. You don't need people that's all over the place. Again, okay. You need an analytical thinker. I got my notes said, when you are working on a project and you don't have a process focus, okay, you can feel it. That means everybody is all over the place. So someone who is an analytical thinker will pull you back in, can pull that team back in and refocus them. Okay, you miss 1 and 2. I'll go back. I'm gonna repeat it. You miss. They get. Wait a minute. I lost my thought. I'm sorry. See, I'm so busy talking to y'all. I'm losing my thoughts. So when you're working on a project, okay, and you don't have process focus, see, they go, y'all took my focus away. Process focus, you can feel it. So that person brings your team back to a balance of focus, right? Back into focus so they can understand exactly what the end objective is, okay? Okay. Yes, you can do that very easy on here, most definitely. So they're able, a critical thinker or a analytical thinker, a lot of times is able to help you break down that larger picture that you're getting overwhelmed by. Okay. If you're looking at the larger picture, you can take it and break it down. How did they say you eat an elephant? One piece at a time, where that analytical thinker can help take your bigger project and break it down into manageable sizes where you can begin, one piece at a time, so you will begin to meet your goals and objectives and stay within the timeline, hopefully, and stay on budget too. All right. So let me review that real quick. Yes, pump up the hearts, pump up the heart. Oh, pump up the hearts. It's a Friday, y'all. Let's loosen up. Pump up the hearts. Okay, so let's go back over those three real quick. Number one, you want to have a balance of men and women on your team. Again, I was saying a lot of times as women, as servant leaders that are women, a lot of times we're more prone to be attracted, or women are attracted to us because we always attracted to our own gender, right? Just like men are attracted to their gender and they have their own men groups and all that kind of stuff. But on your team, you want to have a balance of men and women because, first of all, women think differently than men. Okay, so that can be a good balance right there. Again, I'm going to repeat the quote that Warren Buffett said, the less gender balance a group has, the less its capacity. So you want to try to have a balance in there. Okay, so your capacity, so you can expand. Okay, so you can expand. That's what the purpose of being an entrepreneur, small business owner is. So you can expand yourself, so the capacity can grow and be on solid ground, if you will, and growing with a balance of men and women on your team. Number two, look at introverts and extroverts. I was saying that extroverts usually are more bold, have a greater influence over a team, maybe a little bit more brash, louder, but they're go-getters and everything. Not saying that an introvert is not, but an introvert can bring balance to the team. Okay, a lot of times can bring balance to the team. They're listening. They may be listening closer, maybe seeing what's going on more keenly, and can bring balance to that extrovert that may be overwhelming the introverts in the team. Okay, so you want to have a balance of even introverts and extroverts. Okay, and then the third one again was the analytical thinker. I was an extrovert, not an introvert. So you went in the reverse. Okay. So number three, analytical thinker. Okay, so you want someone who can help you break down the big picture. Okay, because a lot of times we get overwhelmed with the big picture, like, oh my goodness, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to get that done? But if you have an analytical thinking, hopefully even more than one on your team, then they're able to bring you back into focus. It's like, this is the objective, this is the timeline, this is how we're going to meet it, one step at a time, one chunk of this project at a time. So I hope was that helpful to anybody on here? I sure appreciate your hearts. I appreciate you being on here. Forgive me for the brain, the brain freeze earlier. So just think about those things. Again, you may not even have a team. You know, people say, well, Delmar, I don't have a team yet. Well, my point of being on here is to speak to anybody, all of you all who are, whether you're starting out, whether you're aspiring entrepreneur, whether you're a great startup, whether you are building a strong mid-size or enterprise business. It's something for everyone here. Okay. Yes, make sure you connect with me at hrbrainforhire.com. And of course, you see me on Periscope Monday through Friday. Usually try to get here between 12:30 and 1:30 during the lunch hour Central Time. But today I was running a little late, but I still wanted to make sure that I did it, even on the cusp of the start of summer with Memorial Weekend, because I promised you all yesterday that I would be here on today. You can connect with me at HR Brain for Hire is my handle on Facebook as well as Twitter. So I made it very easy for you to find me. Even if you want to connect with me with my name, of course, is Delmar Johnson on Facebook as well. You can connect with me on LinkedIn as well, too. So I'm on LinkedIn as well if you're looking from that perspective. So I hope everyone has a great holiday weekend. Again, go check out hrbrainforhire.com. I have something on there for you. Okay? I have something on there for you. Sign up, connect with me, download your free white paper, and also check out the store. You're so very welcome, Sabri. I appreciate you being my scribe and being my cheerleader on here today, and those beautiful hearts. I appreciate you always, and I thank everyone that came on here today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Memorial weekend. Oh, let me stop and invite you. Let me invite anyone, any of you that want to join me. I have a Facebook group. I always forget to tell this. I don't know why. I have a Facebook group called Decide, Shift, and Elevate. Decide, shift, and elevate, moving forward in life and career and business. Okay, so I want you to go on Facebook, look up Decide, Shift, and Elevate, ask to be invited in, and I would love to have you in as we're continuing to organically grow in that group. And I'm going to be pumping it up and even pouring even more resources and information in there. And I hope everyone that comes into to the group, thank you, Sabria. Decide, Shift, and Elevate. Please join me in there, because I want to grow the group, because I want to be able to share and bring you value there as well as here on Periscope. So join me there. One other thing I want to put out there. Hey, Latursa, thanks for hopping in. One thing I want to tell you is, like, how many of you all would love to have a webinar where you really got my undivided attention for more than just 5 or 10 minutes, like on Periscope? How many of you would want to have a webinar? I'm thinking about doing some webinars this summer where to get you right, okay, to get you to help you build a foundation, kind of like an HR 2.0 for small business owners. How many of you would like that? Because I think I'm going to do one in June, and I'm going to be announcing that next week. So I want you to stay tuned with me. Make sure you reach out to me, say, yes, Delmar, send me a text. Yes, Delmar, I want a webinar on how to set up myself correctly as a business from an HR perspective, how to be in compliance. Yes, HR 2.0 for entrepreneurs and small business. I'm going to do that webinar. I already have it prepared. I just want to know if you're interested in having it. So you can even send me an inbox on Facebook. Connect with me on Facebook. Send me an inbox. Okay. My name, of course, is Delmar Johnson on there. Send me an inbox and say, yes, Delmar, I want a webinar. I think I'm going to put a little survey out on Facebook. Say, hey, because I'm working. Matter of fact, I already have a survey out there. Me and, a cohort of my Vernick Link, we're gonna join up and be doing some things too. But I'm gonna do a webinar in June for you guys. Yes, that's it. Facebook.com, Delmar Johnson. You can connect with me there and send me an inbox and let me know that, yes, you would love to have a webinar, HR 2.0 for entrepreneurs and small business owner. I think it's time for me to do that and take this up a notch and be more than 15 or 20 minutes on Periscope. I think you need a little bit more than Periscope can give you. How about that? So I saw people that said, yes, make sure you inbox me and let me know that you're interested, and we'll make that happen in the month of June. How about that? So I'm going to hop off of here. I inboxed it. Did you get it? I'm not sure. I'll check my inbox when I get off of here, Joel. Okay. If not, send that message to me again, please. All right. So I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I have to go into the store. I'm always, when I'm in my car, that means I'm always going somewhere. Going into the store, get me something, pick up some things that I need for this weekend. But I hope you have an awesome, awesome weekend. Enjoy your holiday. I salute all of you all that have served in the military service. I appreciate you that you have been in the military and serving so I can be free, so we all can be free in the land of the living. All right, in the United States of America. So I appreciate you all. See you next week. I'm probably even going to do something on Monday on Memorial Day. How about that? So I see you next week, and I hope you have a good weekend. Bye-bye.